Well, hello everyone. I'm Bakir and I'm here, and I'm happy to have you all here watching. We're going to talk today about Battletech itself. I'm an avid strategy player and I've been asked to talk a bit about the game, so here I am. The way we're going to do this is to divide the review in three parts: the good, the missing, and the improvements. I really don't want to focus on classic aspects like different bullet points or so on. So I'm going to talk about the good things first. I absolutely love the oomph generated by the mechs to represent their power. The movements are believable and the responses as well. So when you move around the battlefield, you can absolutely feel the heaviness of every mech, of every shot that you take, and of every explosion as well. The combat system is simple and very deep. This is actually surprising because nowadays people think that in order to design a complex and a deep combat, you need complex mechanics that go one against each other. But surprisingly, this game is very straightforward, and after only a few missions, without reading any documentation, I had enough information that I needed to go on in the battlefield. There are enough decisions to take to change the outcome of combat in itself. The tactical layer as well, even though it has a few minor bugs, it is extremely clean. Every information is displayed, and there's rarely a moment where I don't know if a mistake was done invisibly. So if I make a mistake, I usually know what happened, and otherwise I have enough information to avoid making the mistakes. What is it missing? Oh god, please give me some research. The only option right now to get plus weapons is to find them randomly, either through the store or through drops from killing enemies. But I would much prefer to spend time and money, maybe even a special resource, to upgrade a specific piece of equipment or even unlock it so that the mech bay can then craft it instead of repairing mechs. I'm lacking this sense of progress that comes out of actions of my own rather than random finds and scavenge in the battlefield. Also, the strategic layer deeply suffers from a lack of interaction. Might as well be playing EVE Online, even though I love EVE Online as well, just clicking menus to do menial tasks. We're missing like real choices, whether it's in our next destination, where to go, on the deployment screen. Most of what we do in the strategic layer is just a few menu clicks that are obligatory before we go to the next mission. And speaking of deployment, how about some real choices? Keeping the extra mechs in standby costs a ton of money per month, so we're forced to strip down anything that we're not using, and this usually leads to repeated deployment of the same squad over and over, regardless of the circumstances. At the beginning of the campaign, I even speak about preparing two types of squads. That's why I wanted to unlock the next mech bay, where one would be perfect for heat-heavy environments, using maybe less laser weaponries. In the end, it turned out to be a horrible idea because it would cost extra money, and the difference that they would make was mild. It's really a problem that vanilla XCOM has suffered a lot, which was severely improved during the War of the Chosen upgrade of XCOM 2. So when we talk about things that could be improved in the future, I usually mean features that are present in the game but could be improved to provide a lot more expanded or depth or gameplay, either depth or gameplay. And first I want to name the classes, because they're very nicely defined by the stats that you get, but the choices are all over the place. Upgrading tactics stats has got to be the most randomly assorted bonuses package ever. In one tree, you get so in the same tree you get to act faster, lock on an enemy beyond sight, shoot at an enemy beyond sight better, lowering stability damage for free, having better called shots, but only one of these things per turn. So if you improve yourself the capacity to shoot missiles while hiding, you probably need something else to provide sight, which the same tree can do, except the same unit cannot do. So either you put multiple units having these benefits, or you end up with bonuses that you never end up using in the entire campaign with certain characters. I absolutely love the idea of combat roles, so there is a lot of room for improvement here. I guess maybe mods can pick up, or the second version of this Battletech game. if we get a sequel. On the strategic layer, the factions play absolutely no role at all, and gaining reputation for them provided me no visible benefits. Even if there were mildly upgraded costs in the store, really what I got out of it is practically useless throughout the entire campaign. It's full of possibilities. We even saw in the random events that there's conditions if you were friendly with the directorate or something like that. But I have absolutely no idea how to get any of those, and the system does nothing to explain this in any better way. Regarding the ship development, I think it is a very interesting aspect. It's a remake or reimagining of the base building aspect. I really didn't feel like I had enough choices or impact from the choices. So there's a very clear best thing to do next. And after you open up all the branches, because it kind of functions like a hidden tree, the benefits that you can find at the end of these branches, so the leaves, they're all similar. Either morale, tech bay improvement, or med bay improvement. I equate this to base building, but it certainly can use more work. Overall, I enjoyed most experiences in Battletech. I don't think I'll be playing the game again, since its replayability is really low, but it was a very enjoyable experience, and I want to rate this game good. I don't think I have an arbitrary 4 out of 5, that makes no sense. So I would say this game was good, recommend for people who love strategy, and I think that sums it up pretty well. Thank you for listening, I'll see you in the next game. Commander out.